Welcome to a vision of 2025 where architecture dares to redefine the meaning of modern luxury. This is not just about building homes. It's about creating experiences that blend art, innovation, and comfort. Today, we're exploring a designer's dream, where bold forms and timeless elegance meet in perfect harmony. In 2025, architecture has shifted beyond trends into philosophy. Homes are not merely structures but living ecosystems, shaped by bold geometry, refined materials, and immersive technologies. The essence of modern luxury is not only visual appeal, but the ability to deliver a lifestyle that feels elevated yet deeply human. For architects and designers, 2025 represents the ultimate canvas. It's a chance to experiment with sculptural forms, transparent planes, and interconnected spaces that blur the line between indoors and outdoors. This is luxury designed to inspire, to challenge conventions, and to embody the creative spirit of bold design. From the first glance, these homes stand out as works of art. Geometric volumes, dramatic overhangs, and a play of light and shadow define exteriors that feel both futuristic and timeless. They invite curiosity and admiration, setting the tone for what modern luxury should look like in this decade. Concrete, glass, steel, and natural stone dominate the palette of modern luxury in 2025. These materials are not just chosen for durability, but for the emotions they evoke: strength, transparency, resilience, and warmth. Every finish reflects a philosophy where boldness becomes the ultimate expression of refined taste. Inside, openness is the soul of design. Walls dissolve and spaces flow seamlessly, allowing living, dining, and kitchen areas to merge into one expansive environment. This openness isn't about emptiness but about freedom, a bold gesture that speaks to the modern craving for connection and fluidity in daily life. Large windows, skylights, and floor-to-ceiling glass walls flood interiors with natural light. Sunlight becomes a design material, shaping mood and highlighting textures throughout the day. In 2025, luxury is not about isolation from nature, but about embracing it, letting light transform every room into a dynamic living experience. The boundary between interior and exterior is nearly erased. Gardens spill into living rooms, terraces extend from bedrooms, and pools blend with courtyards. This seamless integration of indoor and outdoor spaces makes every moment feel expansive, reinforcing the bold vision of living fully in harmony with the natural world. In 2025, technology is everywhere but never overpowering. Smart systems manage climate, lighting, and security discreetly, enhancing convenience without overshadowing design. The bold luxury of the future lies in invisibility, where innovation works silently in the background to create a lifestyle that feels effortlessly advanced yet beautifully serene. The kitchen is no longer hidden, it's celebrated. Bold islands made of marble, sculptural cabinetry, and integrated appliances define spaces that feel both functional and artistic. Here, design meets lifestyle, making cooking, gathering, and entertaining not just daily tasks, but experiences worth savoring in bold, luxurious settings. In 2025, the living room feels like a gallery, where art, furniture, and architecture come together. Low-slung sofas, bold accent chairs, and carefully curated decor speak to the balance between sophistication and comfort. These spaces are more than places to relax. They're curated showcases of bold design philosophy. Luxury bedrooms are conceived as sanctuaries of rest and elegance. Expansive layouts, organic textures, and calming palettes provide serenity, while bold accents, like statement headboards or sculptural lighting, add intrigue. This duality of calmness and boldness defines what modern luxury in 2025 is all about: harmony through contrast. Bathrooms transform into private retreats inspired by world-class spas. Freestanding tubs, rainfall showers, and natural materials like stone and wood create spaces of indulgence. These rooms are no longer secondary. They are bold, restorative sanctuaries where design enhances daily rituals, making relaxation the ultimate expression of luxury. Ceiling heights soar, creating dramatic verticality in every room. Double-height living areas, atriums, and mezzanines emphasize grandeur while allowing light and air to flow freely. Bold modern luxury celebrates not just the floor plan, but the vertical experience of space, making homes feel expansive and awe-inspiring. In 2025, luxury embraces sustainability. Solar panels, green roofs, and eco-conscious materials are seamlessly integrated into design. The bold statement here is clear. True luxury is living beautifully without compromising the future. Designers now see sustainability not as a restriction, but as a bold opportunity for innovation. Furniture is no longer separate from architecture. It's an extension of it. Custom-built pieces flow with the geometry of walls and floors, creating continuity. Each piece is both functional and sculptural, reinforcing the idea that bold luxury is not about excess but about precision and thoughtful design. Lighting becomes an art form in itself. Statement chandeliers, hidden LED strips, and strategically placed fixtures create dramatic moods. In modern luxury design, light is not just utility. It's storytelling, shaping atmosphere, and bringing out the bold character of materials, colors, and textures in every corner. Bold modern luxury in 2025 draws inspiration from across the world: Japanese minimalism, Scandinavian warmth, Mediterranean openness, and Middle Eastern opulence. This fusion creates homes that feel universal yet personal, combining global perspectives into bold statements of identity and culture within architectural design. Technology is intelligent but always human-centered. Voice control, energy efficiency, and security systems adapt to personal routines, ensuring convenience without sterility. Bold luxury acknowledges that technology should serve, not dominate, allowing design to remain intimate, warm, and deeply connected to the people who live within. Terraces, outdoor lounges, and infinity pools define the bold new approach to exterior living. Fire pits, dining areas, and landscape gardens extend the usable home far beyond its walls. In 2025, outdoor living is no longer optional. It is essential to the definition of modern luxury living. Wellness has become the new dimension of luxury. Meditation rooms, gyms, saunas, and even indoor gardens are thoughtfully integrated into homes. Bold design ensures these spaces are not afterthoughts but central to daily living, reinforcing the idea that health and luxury are inseparable in modern architecture. Luxury is not only what you see but what you feel. Textured walls, natural woods, soft fabrics, and polished stone create sensory richness. Bold modern design in 2025 elevates tactile experiences, reminding us that the true power of architecture lies in its ability to connect with the senses. Monochrome elegance dominates, but with bold accents, deep blues, rich terracotta, or metallic highlights. These color choices are not loud but striking, carefully chosen to reflect personality. The palettes of 2025 embrace sophistication with daring touches, ensuring each home feels both timeless and distinctly modern. Minimalism continues to inspire luxury design, but in a bold new way. Simplicity is paired with daring statements, clean lines meet sculptural forms, and calm palettes embrace dramatic accents. This blend of restraint and boldness ensures homes feel elegant, uncluttered, yet undeniably powerful in their presence. In 2025, no two luxury homes are the same. Customization is the ultimate form of boldness, with designs reflecting the unique identity of their owners. From bespoke artwork to one-of-a-kind layouts, modern luxury becomes deeply personal, turning every home into a true designer's dream. Even in cities, bold modern luxury thrives. Skyscraper apartments, penthouses, and urban villas embrace the same principles of light, openness, and elegance. In dense environments, designers rise to the challenge, proving that luxury isn't about size. It's about the quality of design and the boldness of vision. Every home built in 2025 is more than a structure. It's a narrative. Bold forms, curated materials, and seamless technologies come together to tell a story about lifestyle, culture, and aspiration. Modern luxury homes aren't just lived in. They are experienced as storytelling environments designed for inspiration. These architectural innovations are not confined to one region. They influence design trends worldwide. From tropical villas to alpine retreats, the spirit of bold modern luxury travels across borders, reshaping how we imagine living spaces. In 2025, this is more than design. It's a global movement in architecture. The definition of home has transformed. It's no longer just shelter. It's a statement of identity, wellness, and artistry. Bold modern luxury ensures that every corner of a house is intentional, elevating the simple act of living into an inspiring, elegant experience rooted in design philosophy. As we conclude, bold modern luxury in 2025 is not a distant dream. It's here. It's a designer's dream made real, where architecture becomes art, technology becomes invisible, and living becomes extraordinary. This is the future of design, bold, luxurious, and timeless, inspiring us to reimagine the meaning of home.